What is going on, everybody? Welcome back into the channel. My name's Rock Soldier, and today we're going to be reacting to the very last song off the Blurryface album by 21 Pilots called Goner. Now, somebody recommended in the comments to react to the version that they did live at the Fox Theater. And so I decided to go along with that. So we're going to be watching one of the live versions that they've done. And I believe it was Eric, I think, that recommended it. So shout out Eric for that. But I'm super excited to hop into the song, guys. The last one off Blurryface, man. We're gonna see how it all ends, how it all unfolds, right? So we're gonna hop right into this, guys. Let's get it.
I'm a goner, somebody catch my breath. I'm a goner, somebody catch my breath. I wanna be known by you. I wanna be known by you. I'm a goner, somebody catch my breath. I'm a goner, somebody catch my breath. I wanna be known by you. I wanna be known by you. Though I'm weak and beaten down.
Okay, so I like the pace of the song. It's very slow compared to everything else on this album, right? And obviously got like a much more calming sound to it, right? But he's basically saying that I'm a goner, somebody catch my breath, I want to be known by you. And basically saying things that maybe he thinks that he's a goner because of what Blurryface has been able to do to him, right? So far in their battles, right? And that he needs somebody to catch his breath for him because he feels like he's a goner. And I think this could be more definitely religious oriented, you know, specifically calling God, have God help him catch his breath, and that he wants to be known by God, essentially. And I love the metaphor in this video specifically, not like the metaphor, but the symbolism of the cage, with the bird in the cage there. I think it's kind of symbolizing the Tower as like a bird, but he's kind of trapped in a cage. And I think the thing I like about it the most is that it kind of reminds me of the red beanie that has been a significant piece of symbolism throughout the Blurryface album as a whole. So I like, you know, the shape of the cage to me kind of resembles the shape of the beanie, kind of saying that, you know, he's kind of trapped inside his own head almost, and I kind of noticed. And I just love the way he's singing this too. It's just such a good vocals coming from Tyler right now.
I wanna be known by you. Though I'm weak and beaten down, I slip away into the sound. The ghost of you is close to me. I'm inside out, you're underneath.
So, you know, there basically I think he's just saying that, you know, even though I've been beat, you know, and you know, I've been beaten down, and I may be weak, you know, I'll slip away into the sound, into the music, right, which has been one of the strongest tools, so to speak, to fight off Blurryface. And through the music, I've almost been able to see like Blurryface as a ghost, almost as if Tyler's defeated his enemy. And you know, even though I may be inside out, you're underneath, right? I'm on top, you're underneath. I won, right? I'm in control. So I think it's definitely kind of like a declaration of continuing to fight and continue to go into through that struggle, even though he may be a little weak and a little, you know, beaten down, right?
Got two faces, blurry's the one I'm not. Got two faces, Blurry's the one I'm not. I need your help to take him out. I need your help to take him out.
So okay, I like that. You know, I've got two faces. Blurry's the one I'm not. It's been a huge theme throughout the album, and about how there's basically two sides to Tyler. And basically saying that Blurry's the one I'm not. Blurry face is the one that's not me, like not the real me, and I won't let him win. And then a little bit of like again like a cry for help, to probably who we presume to be God, right?
Help to take him out. Though I'm weak and beaten down, I slip away into the sound.
It's the Battle of the Cage. Okay, I get that.
It's close to me. I'm inside out. You're underneath. Though I'm weak and beaten down, I slip away into the sound. The ghost of you is close to me. I'm inside out. You're underneath. Don't let me be gone. Don't let me be gone.
Don't let me be gone, man.
Don't let me be gone. Don't let me.
This is great, man. Damn. All right, so that was Goner live at Fox Theater by 21 Pilots, man. And just to real quick before I do like a full recap of the song, man. At the end there, man, I just love that, man. How he just says, "I'm a goner," right? And I feel like it's kind of like, or "Don't let me be gone." I'm sorry, when he's repeating, "Don't let me be gone," right? I feel like it's almost like represents like him almost praying to God, right? And I like how it starts off like very calm, and just kind of like a you know how like one depicts praying, right? You know, to "Don't let me be gone, please," you know, "Don't let me be gone," right? But then it goes into a fucking breakout, right? And he starts screaming, you know, "Don't let me be gone," and I think it kind of like really represents and really kind of signifies maybe like the anger that could be within that too, you know, just from the fight as a whole, and maybe even just the fear or the sadness, maybe not even necessarily anger. And I just like the emotion that represented as a whole. And he goes right back in, you know, and just goes right back into how it was in the chorus, you know, "Don't let me be gone," and you know, "I'm a goner," and you know, I think it was great. The song as a whole, man, is you know, quite a bit, because it was quite a representation of the fight, I feel like, in this song. And kind of how he feels like a goner, but he also kind of made that declaration a little bit that like he's not going to give up, you know, even though he's weak and beaten down, that he's going to continue to fight, and come out on top, and keep Blurry face underneath, right? And I like the declaration that, you know, he's got two faces and he knows that, but you know, he knows which one he isn't, which can be, you know, the big struggle in that battle as a whole. So overall, man, I really love this one, and I think this recapped the album, and it was honestly one of the best closes to an album I've heard in a long time, man. This was really, really good, coming out from 21 Pilots. So yeah, shout out Eric once again for the recommendation for the live performance, because you know, I love me some live performances, man. And I thought it was really good. So overall, man, I really enjoyed this one. I really enjoyed the album as a whole. I know you guys are gonna want my opinions. You guys always ask how you finished the album, man. Like, what are your top songs and stuff? And you know, it's always a little tough for me to rate. And if you had asked me my top songs before I reacted, they would be different than they are now. Like going through and like really listening to each of the lyrics on every song and really kind of trying to break down what they mean and dive deep has definitely changed my opinion on them. Like for instance, like Ride goes crazy for me now. I don't think I ever realized what kind of song Ride was. Hometown has always been a banger to me. I just like the vibe of the song as a whole. Message Man always gets me going. I love the verse in the second half of the song, man. He just goes crazy. I like the message behind that one too. Goner, oh man, Goner's a good one too. And this live performance you just had me watch too, kind of just make me even like it even more. So, man, it's so tough, man. If I had to choose like 4 or 5, it'd be like Ride, Fairly Local, Message Man, Elaine Boy. And My Heart was good too. See, it's just too tough, man. It's too tough. But you guys get the idea, man. I really enjoyed every single one of these songs, man. And hopefully you did as well. And if you did, please make sure to leave a like, hit that sub button, hit that bell, and we're dropping the next one. That's all I got for you guys for now. It's your boy Rock Soldier. Hope you have a great rest of your night. And even better tomorrow. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. All right, guys. Peace.